Hey everybody, welcome back to the Underground Lair. We're back from the OBX, the Outer Banks, and we've got this Squier sanded special. It has cigarette burns on it, it has loose parts, we've tightened everything we can. It has a bum jack. We took out the bum jack and we replaced it with a Geiker, G-Y-K-E-R I think it is, off of the Amazon, and it was a piece of crap. So this was the original one. Okay, this is the Geiker. Okay, so it has the thick end, or the long end is your ground, the short one is your hot, and this is your switch if you have one with a 3-piece. Plugged it in and it just goes crackle, 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 just like the original one did. Then I grabbed another Geiker, which is still in the guitar. Let's get you in here so you can see this silly thing. Alright, so yeah, we have our second Geiker, El Cheapo, made in some communist country with 3-year-old kids. And it did the same thing. So we have two junk Geikers. We got the original Squier junk. So I went out and we're actually putting in a good Switchcraft output jack. Made in the USA. So let me get this out of here. And I'm going to need my goggles because I can't see nothing up front. Those preheated solder iron. Give me my wire holders. Gonna release that, hopefully. Let go. There we go. Okay, we're loose. So I've got my new Switchcraft, and this is a 2-conductor. It's got the hot here and it's got the ground here, and it has the cool little clip that you can bend over and grab the ground if you want to. So let me strip some more wire off of here and get this one in place. Alright, I don't know if you can see this or not, but we're going to go ahead and tin our wires. Okay, that's the hot tinned. Now the big ass long ground, let go of my solder. Jab off. Okay, so let me squeeze the prongs together and get it in the hole. Okay, the problem we were having is whenever you put the jack in, it made all kind of stinking noise. No noise. Okay, so we are tuned to C, G, C, F sharp. I had to put foam underneath the pickups because the foam was dead. Had to hit some penetrating oil on the grub screws and the saddle screws, tightened the bridge, tightened the tuners at the tuning machines, put graphite paste in the saddle, or not the saddle, that's a nut, and we have to release the truss rod a little bit. So let's do that. Come on, don't be tight. Let's try this. It's a 5 mil, by the way. Get this out of the way. Pop it out of the way. All right. Wow, that's tight. this out of the way. See, somebody had broken half the niblet off the E-slot, but it's still enough that it will come on loose up. There we go. That should be all we need. And that's a tight truss rod. But at least it works. It's nice to have a working output jack. Oh, the tuning is also at 228, just so you know. We polished up the frets a bit and oiled the fingerboard. Let's do these pickup heights to get them close. And they're not. Almost. That's where it belongs. That can come up. Yeah, that can come up. Let's let that come up. There. New foam, new life. Yes, indeed. Alright. Treble side. Needs to go down. Yeah, somebody hit this body with a sander of some sort. I don't know. What do you think? It's different. Okay, that's good. And that's going to go down. So, my wife actually got me at the beach on Friday. That's where that should be. That's going to go down. And we saw somebody catch a butterfly ray off of the pier. What was the pier's name? I can't recall. That's going to come up a little bit. Anyhow, it's done there in Outer Banks. Good day, beautiful day. And that pickup height's good. Okay, got it fairly dialed in. I had a couple of high frets that I had to use a piece of wood and my mallet to tippy tap back in because I was having high frets buzz even with action at 8/64. He wanted it high, so we're going with 8/64. I roughed in the intonation, tightened up all the screws here, here, on the other side, the bridge, everything. And I noticed we were getting a little bit of noise, but I've got fluorescent lights back there. So we did take the cavity, the cavity already has shielding paint in it, but I figured, well, let's just go ahead and put some shielding on the back. And I forgot that I intended to get a small strip of shielding tape and just run it from the ledge down to the, I'll do it right here in the back, from the ledge down into the shielding paint area so that it actually makes contact and we have constant nudity. So we're going to go ahead and stick that on the shelf. Lock it in from the shelf, okay. And we're just going to run it down onto the shielding paint that's in there. Then we're going to take this thing, which has the shielding paint on it, put it back in the hole, Get my screws. Okay, now, as we mentioned, we got a new jack in here, switchcraft jack. We're tuning to 428 hertz at, we want C, G, C, F sharp. So let's see where we're at. C is intonated. A little sharp. It means the sound is going to go that way. Not much though. Push it over, stretch it. This is supposed to be a G. Good. C is a little sharp. Bend over, calling doctor, bend over. Really high string height here. But that's what Buddy wanted. Good. I'm sorry, I got my ringer on. F is good. F sharp, I should say, is good. So we did our pickup height. You notice on a P bass, you want to measure the inside. Let's see, am I getting this in the picture? Maybe we'll be able to see this, maybe not. There's a radius to the strings. This is a 12-inch radius, so it's not as egregious as the 9-inch or the 7.5-inch. But your pickups will have a tilt on both sides to help you get the best distance to all the strings. So that's why you'll see this one tilted that one, and this way, this one tilted this way. Also on the jazz bass pickup, the treble side is going to be a little bit higher because of the ellipse of the string. The fatter string is going to move more, and the little one's going to go smaller. So let's plug it into the noisemaker and see what we can see. Oh, there it is. Sprayed the controls. Controls were iffy at best. Now they work just fine. These frets were high here. See how hard you have to work whenever you're really high string action. Had somebody ask me why I don't check the last fret for string buzz. Well, there's nothing to buzz on after this string, after that fret. So, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you care to, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below there. Tell me what kind of jackass I am. Polished frets, old fingerboard. If you live in the greater Pittsburgh area and you need your guitar brought up to par, send us an instant message on the Facebooks. We'll get you in here. Also, my phone number is on the Facebook page. You may also contact me that way. Oh, by the way, we put Ernie Ballsack 45 to 105 custom gauge round wounds on here. Yeah, take care of the old folks. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And most of all, you have yourself a good day. Peace.